Welcome to the Bible Story TV, a world where ancient tales come alive. Let's explore into the Bible together as we bring the timeless stories into vivid animation. Don't forget to subscribe and bring the Bible alive today. According to the book of John 9 verses 1 to 12, in the New Testament, the man born blind, a story of miraculous sight. Let me take you back over 2,000 years ago to a dusty street in the heart of Jerusalem. The sun blazes down on the city as people move about their daily lives. Merchants shout to passers-by. Children play with makeshift toys, and in the midst of it all sits a man who has never seen the light of day, never seen the color of the sky or the faces of those around him. This man, born blind, has spent his whole life sitting in the same spot by the road, waiting for the mercy of others. He's been ignored by most and pitied by a few. But on this day, everything is about to change. As Jesus walked along with his disciples, they'd passed a man. Now, the disciples, ever curious and ever questioning, noticed him sitting there, and they asked Jesus, "Rabbi, why was this man born blind? Was it his sin or the sin of his parents?" Now, imagine the disciples' surprise when Jesus responds, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned. This happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him." Jesus wasn't focused on blame. He was focused on something much bigger. This was an opportunity for God's power to shine through, to bring light to a place where there had only been darkness. Then, something extraordinary happened. Jesus stoops down. He spits on the ground. And as the dust rises, he mixes the dirt into mud with his saliva. Now, imagine the man he can't see, but he knows something is happening, something out of the ordinary. And then, Jesus gently presses the mud onto the man's eyes. "Go," Jesus tells him, "wash in the pool of Siloam." And the man, he listens. His whole life has been lived in darkness, but in that moment, he obeys, trusting in the strange yet powerful words of the one before him. As he walks, feeling his way, guided by someone in the crowd, he reaches the pool. He washes off the mud from his eyes. And then it happens. For the very first time in his life, he sees. He looks around, blinking at the world now before him. The colors, the light, the people. Everything he had only imagined was now real, tangible. His heart races as he takes in the beauty of the world. The blind man shouted, voice shaking with joy, I can see. I can actually see." And just like that, the word spreads. People who had walked past him countless times, people who had known him as a blind beggar, now stared in awe, trying to grasp what had just happened. "Isn't this the man who used to sit and beg?" A man said, sounding very confused. "No, it just looks like him." Another man responded. The blind man answered with excitement, "It's me. It's really me. I was blind, but now I see." His neighbors are baffled. They can't believe it. They're asking him, "How did this happen? What happened to you?" And the blind man, now seeing clearly, responds with a story that will leave them speechless. Blind man, voice full of amazement. "The man they called Jesus, he made mud, put it on my eyes, and told me to wash in the pool of Siloam. I did, and now I can see." And yet, despite the miracle unfolding before them, the people were still unsure. "Where is this Jesus?" they asked. But the man could only reply, "I don't know." He had never seen Jesus' face, only his words and his power. And so, this man's life was changed forever. His darkness was replaced with light. His blindness was healed, not just physically, but spiritually. In that single moment, Jesus revealed that he was not just a healer. He was the light of the world. Now, this story may have happened centuries ago, but the question remains, in what areas of your life do you need the light of Jesus? The blind man's healing wasn't just a miracle. It was a reminder of what Jesus offers us: hope, healing, and the ability to see beyond the darkness. So, let us ask ourselves, What areas of our lives are still in darkness? And are we willing to trust that, like that man, Jesus can bring us from blindness to sight? Thanks for hanging out. Here's a challenge. Comment one thing you learned today or something you'd like me to cover next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who'd love it. See you next time.